So this right here, what day this is? This day, that's day 3. I got about 13 more days to go in a row. We talking about 16 days in a row, man. Non-stop, big money bound as possible. Like, I gotta get this cheese. I gotta get this money for my family. So I'm grinding with a bigger purpose, man. Like, I used to do it for like tennis shoes and clothes and like trying to get a house, trying to get a car. One, like, we talking about doing this for like my loved ones, like for real. Like, I'm getting all this money that's in front of me for the one coming but after me, you feel me? For the one that's behind me. So that's why I'm at with it. Last night was a cool night. Wasn't too busy, wasn't too crazy. So it was real manageable. It was real manageable. I had a situation that took place. Y'all see I'm wearing my tank top. Jody Joker. I call them tank tops. Other people call them wife beaters. My auntie call them golf shirts. I don't know where she get that from. But I call them, Jody say she don't like when I wear these. But I'm like, she's like, why are you wearing those? I'm like, these my dad shirts. Like, these like my Paul shirt. These are what I was now that I'm a dad. I wear these right here, man. But last night a situation took place where a fellow respiratory therapist came to me instead of going to the supervisor and asked me, could I help him with a vent that was alarming? He didn't know how to fix it, what was going on with it. And like, I understand where that therapist was coming from, because like, you may feel more, he just felt more comfortable asking me. Because when you ask me, like, I'm not gonna come in the room and fix the machine and tell you this how you do this ain't what you're doing this wrong, you don't know how to be a therapist, this and that. Like, I'ma really like give you the game, but like, I'm gonna let you know, like, confidentially, hey man, this what happened right here, this what's going on, okay, cool. And then like next time, you know, for next time. And that's exactly what happened. It was an honest mistake. We using like ventilators for BiPAP. Let me scoot this over. I don't try to see my pedal shifter. We're using ventilators for BiPAPs because like COVID pandemic is, I've been saying COVID pandemic for the last 2.5 years, man, but that wave is going back up and we running low on equipment, so we don't got no more BiPAP, so we're using vents. But when you use that vent for a BiPAP, you gotta like do non-invasive, and you gotta make sure you hit adult, not infant. You gotta hit adult, non-invasive, you gotta hit a lot of steps. And I knew that coming into the room, where it was like, okay, I gotta make sure that when I go in here and try to help, that I cover all my bases, dot all my I's, cross all my T's, because it could be the simplest thing. And it was. My homie just had the BiPAP set up in infant mode, not adult mode. So once we fixed that, everything went back to normal, how we knew it would. But like, it's an honest mistake. Like, sometimes these things just happen. Like, that's why you never be like too like proud to ask somebody for help. Nah, man, because homie could have said, yeah, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna just turn the alarm down. And it could have been the wrong amount of ventilation for an adult who getting an infant ventilation. That could have been a huge problem. So never be too proud to ask for help, man. Third day, man. A lot more days to go, dog. A lot more days to go. So now I gotta go and search for a size medium. I gotta go search for a medium. Made it through the night, man. Headed home. That's like day number 8 or 9 in a row. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to run it up before my son touch down. You feel me? I'm just trying to make sure my son is done. When he touch down, he good. So I'm just getting to this fatty, like, for real. They ain't doing that incentive, so I gotta get this money, dog. Big Money Bound TV, RRT Posse YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I release scheduled videos every Monday, 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, but I also release some unscheduled videos throughout the week. Now, if you're returning, hey, welcome back. I appreciate all of the support. Thank you. I don't work so many days in a row that I don't really know what day this is in a row. It's 8, it's 9. I'm just on the grind, just trying to take care of me and mine. That's it. Trying to make sure my girl's straight, my kids straight, man. I'm straight, Louis straight, you feel me? Business straight, YouTube channel straight. So I'm really just like on my grind, focus, locked down. But last night was like, it's real busy at the hospital right now. Like, it's super busy, man. Like, they giving out all kind of incentives. They gave everybody an increase in pay. They giving out bonus money for picking up extra shifts. And y'all know me, like, regardless of how much money I made, if there's some more money to be made, I'm gonna get paid, man. Like, I'm gonna get paid. Like, we're in unprecedented times. Like, right now, a lot of people getting sick and a lot of people getting rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the time to be a healthcare professional. But it's like, it's so like hard to talk about all the money that you're making, all the money that people can be making when so many people are losing their lives. That's why, like, I haven't really released any of like my content talking about like how I made over $100,000 in 2 months, how I'm gonna release the respiratory therapist paycheck, how I'm gonna do all that stuff like pertaining to the money, because I don't want to come off as insensitive. But I know, like, I'm aware of what's really going on, but like at the same time, like, I clock in, you feel me? So I really like keep that with the channel. But I don't want to never like seem like insensitive to like the fact that people are really like losing their lives, like, because this is serious. Like, I've been saying it for the longest, all like, keep your mask on or stay your ass home. Or keep your mask on and stay your ass home, you feel me? So rest in peace to everybody, man, who fell victim to it, everybody that ain't make it. I've been affected I've been affected by COVID close to me. I know people who've been affected by COVID close to them. Like, everybody knows somebody that's been affected by COVID, man. So prayers out to everybody who ain't make it. God watch over everybody who who came in contact with it and gonna get over it. You feel me? We just gotta like do what we gotta do to keep ourselves safe and our family safe. You feel me? Like, cause that's first things first, man. I'm at work. I'm out in public, bro. Hey, man, 6 feet, 7 feet back. I don't know. Hey, I don't know you. Hey, it's serious, man. Like, stay safe. Take care of yourself. Tell your people, take care of themselves, man. Like, it ain't worth it, dog. Like, all this gathering, this, that, it ain't worth it, man. Like, I just had a baby shower. You feel me? Because, Jody, that's my heart. I didn't want to do no baby shower. Hey, COVID. Man, Jody slapped me upside my head, and next time I was at a baby shower, dog. I said I don't want to do a baby shower. I got slapped upside my head. Next thing I know, I looked up, I was at a baby shower. That's how hard she hit me. But to get back on topic, man, last night I was covering like 6-7 areas. Right? I was covering 6 or 7 areas. A lot of treatments, but a lot of patients did say that they didn't want their treatments throughout the night, so that kind of like lessened my load. But then, you know, when somebody says no to a treatment, you have another person that comes to the floor that says they want PRN treatments, and then that kind of thing takes place. Then I'm coming into contact with patients that I came in contact with one patient that was on a venti mask. The venti mask was hooked up to a bubble humidifier. Why is venti mask oxygen being humidified? Like, that's not how that works. That doesn't work like that. So I see how it's set up. I get a patient the treatment. I then remove the bubble humidifier, put on the regular Christmas tree, and hook up the venti mask to the oxygen port, the outlet. I come back in there 4 hours later. the venti mask is not hooked up to the bubble humidifier again. So I asked the patient, hey, sir, are you the one that's hooking this up to this? Oh, yeah, I'm doing that. I'm like, why are you doing that? I'm finna break down, like, the whole explanation of, like, why the venti mask doesn't need humidified air. The patient was saying, yeah, because it dries me out, and I gotta use. Are you breathing? Do you feel fine with it on? Yeah, I feel good. I feel fine. As long as you feel good, I'm not even finna, like, because you got your mind made up that this is helping you, this is working. I can't even go there with you. And it was only a 30% venti mask. So you on 4 liters, 5 liters, you getting your 30%. It's humidified. You say it's helping you. Hey, man, do your thing. I come back 4 hours later. Now the venti mask hooked straight up to the oxygen port. No more bubble humidifier. I'm like, he's like, yeah, that water, it started to make me feel funny. So I just put it back on normal. I'm here to give you a breathing treatment. So hey, you don't gotta even explain to me, man. Hey, long as you say it ain't good, you took it off, I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, man. From the beginning, you was tripping. So I got your nebulizer, man. Like, I'm not laughing at him. I'm just laughing at the situation. You feel me? I don't laugh at patients. I'm just laughing at the situation. And then I got right here, it's kind of itching. I guess from like my N95 mask, like from where my scraps come from, and from under here, it's kind of like giving me like a little discomfort. And I've been wearing it for so many days. Like, my ears are raw. Like, can you see my ear? How raw that is? My ear is like raw because like I'm keeping the mask on, the N95 on. I'm protecting myself. But I had a rapid response that was called. First, I got a text message from the nurse. Patient in this room would like a PRN breathing treatment. All right, cool. I'm on the way. 2 minutes later, rapid response. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. This is going hand in hand. So I grab an ABG kit because I know it's going to be respiratory therapy related. I get up there. Patient is on a non-rebreather. A little lethargic, kind of confused. Whenever someone's on oxygen, they kind of confused. You want to get an ABG because when your CO2 shoots up, it makes your brain kind of foggy and you kind of like forget stuff. And they was saying things like, what year is it? 2001. When is your birthday? 2001. So patient was just kind of confused. Draw the ABG, CO2 was through the roof. Patient needed continuous BiPAP. But in hospitals, it's certain floors that have to take care of like continuous BiPAP patients. It's like it'll be a step down floor where like it's more like critical. So before I bring the BiPAP and put the patient on the BiPAP, I asked the doctor, is the patient gonna stay here? Doctor said, I don't know. Ask the charge nurse. All right, that's real. I asked the charge nurse, are you guys able to take care continuously BiPAP patients on this floor? Nurse told me, yeah, no problem. I go and get that BiPAP, come way back over here. They telling me the patient finna be transferred. I'm like, okay. So are we finna transfer him now and I'm gonna bring the BiPAP to that room, or we gonna hook it up here? Because I can't hook the patient up to the BiPAP right now and transport through the hallway with a huge bed. Like, that's gonna be too much clutter going on. They like, well, I don't know. The doctor saying, yeah, I don't know, man, but he really needs to be on BiPAP ASAP. You know what, doc? You're 100% right. When we leaving, how we leaving, that ain't important. Patient got to be on BiPAP right now. Put the patient on BiPAP. As soon as I put the patient on BiPAP, 10 minutes later, they want to go. All right. That's no problem. Patient was on a non-rebreather prior to the BiPAP, so we can put them back on a non-rebreather for the transport. But before I disconnect the patient from the BiPAP, I want to make sure that we're ready to go. Because I know how these nurses can be. We got to get this. Oh, I forgot this. Oh man, one more thing, this and that. Cool. Everybody ready. I disconnect the BiPAP, put the patient on the non-rebreather. Hooked up to the wall outlet, not the tank for transport, because we haven't started in motion yet. Like I'm saying, I know how these people can be. They will delay, and now you don't use up all your tank, and you don't got no more tanks nowhere around. You gotta go to a whole new floor. So, hey, you live and you learn. I don't remove that O2 from the wall until we in motion. And it was a student nurse that was with the main nurse. So she was like, "Are you gonna hook it up to the O2 tank?" The student. I'm like, "Nah, I don't do that yet because we haven't moved." And just like I said, we must have spent at least 5 minutes because we had the patient saying, I gotta pee. Hey. So good thing I didn't unhook that because we had to let the patient use the urinal. And it was like, I don't want to say it was a big patient. I just said it was a heavy. It was a strong patient. It was a strong man. He was strong. So had some size to him. So we had to really push that bed, like for real. That gave me a workout, but I've been hitting the gym lately, so I ain't tripping. But the best news I got while on my shift, Jody Joe sent me a text about what breakfast ingredients to get. She finna make the world famous stuffed French toast, homemade. Man, I love that. So I'm about to head to Publix right now. Go get these ingredients. If you don't know what Publix is, it's nothing but a superstore. It's like, well, ain't nothing like Walmart. It's like Kmart. It's like, what else they have? Kroger's. I've never been to Kroger's, but that's another. It's Trader Joe's, Aldi. It's just a super store for groceries. Nothing is like Walmart, because Walmart sell everything. Publix just sell groceries. So that's what I'm finna head right now, man. Gonna get these ingredients for this French toast. About to be eating good, man. I deserve it, dog. I deserve it. Let my car warm up, friends. Let my car warm up. We made it. One of them $5, one of them $20. Yeah, y'all know what I'm gonna do. Good morning, Lulu. Good morning, Louie. Good morning. Good morning. Bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Bathroom. Go to the bathroom.